Back to school is cool. Woo woo! It was the first day back to school from summer break. Back to school rules, Pinky shouted. Back to school rules. I'm not going, Tyler said. Back to school is cool. He pulled the covers over his head. You are too, said Pinky. I am not, said Tyler. R2, am not. R2, am not. R2, am not. R2, am not. Tyler, hurry up, Mom shouted up the stairs. The big bus will be here soon. Tyler yelped and disappeared somewhere in the laundry. Wow, Tyler, you seem like you're... What's that word that means you're really nervous and totally worried? Apprehensive. Tyler said from under the laundry. That's it, said Pinky. That's the word I'm looking for. Oops. So you're apprehensive about the first day in the first grade, Pinky asked. All Tyler could do was touch his nose, which anybody knows means Pinky was right on the nose. Apprehensive. The A sound is like the A sound in apple. That gives me an idea, said Pinky. Are you going to make up one of your stories? Tyler asked. Yes, Rooney Posituni, Pinky said. Yes, Rooney Posituni. Yes, Rooney Posituni. I'll just shut my eyes, wiggle my ears, crank up my imagination, said Pinky. The name of this story is Back to School is Cool, made up story by Pinky Dinky Doo. Told ya. It was a no big deal regular day at Great Big School. Not. It was school picture day. It was the only day of the whole school year when everyone wanted to look their absolute best. But that morning when Pinky looked in the mirror, her hair looked like A, tornado had hit it, B, two cats had a fight on her head, C, it was spooky haunted, or D, all the above. The answer is D, and D stands for Pinky Dinky's big bad hairdo. This is definitely a Pinky Dinky don't. Pinky was worried about having her picture taken with such a bad hairdo. Man, do I feel apprehensive. But Pinky was not the sort of person to lie down when problems came up, so she and Mr. G got busy. At first, Mr. G tried to pull her hair up, then he combed it down. It worked for a second, but then... boing, wow. Pinky decided she would have to wear a hat to school picture day. At school, Pinky noticed that Nicholas Biscuit was also wearing a hat. The fake beard made him look like Abraham Lincoln. Normally, Nicholas would comb his hair into a pointy triangle, but today his hair made a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Quad means four, and lateral means with sides. Pinky looked around for Daphne Toilet. Daphne's hair is always perfect, Pinky said. They found Daphne. Sure enough, her hair was perfect. That is, until she turned sideways. Hey, she's wearing a cutout of perfect hair. Behind the cutout was a hairdo disaster. When Pinky, Nicholas, and Daphne got to the classroom, it looked empty. Bobby Broccoli head boom. Everyone was hiding because they were all having a bad hair day. Abby McTrashy. Even Mrs. McGanza and Principal Dipdon were having problems. Ross Mophead applesauce. And it was school picture day. Everybody was really apprehensive. Pinky knew her friends were upset, so she decided to think big. Usually, Pinky had an everyday normal-sized kid-sized brain. That is, until she decided to think big. She thought and thought and thought. This time, as she thought, her head didn't grow any bigger at all, but her hair sure did. Pinky Dinky's hair grew bigger and bigger until the class looked like a shady rainforest. Whoa, Jungle sniff sniff, this jungle smells like watermelon shampoo. And then it happened. Ding, Pinky had a big idea. She said, "Hey, I know what we can do. A, we can all shave our heads. B, we can knit our hair into sweaters. Or C, we can just get over it and have our pictures taken anyway." The answer was C, of course. "I pledge allegiance to your hair." Wow, your hair has lift. Everybody decided to just get over it and make the best of a bad hairdo situation. They came out of hiding and took off their hats and hair cutouts. "Hey, I know that birdie." Then they marched to the gym where Mr. Pixel was waiting to take their school picture. Watch the birdie. And just as you might have guessed, that class picture was the funniest class picture ever taken. Now that's something you don't see every day. Nobody ever expected to end up laughing on a bad hair day, but they did, and nobody was apprehensive ever again. Poof, and that's exactly what happened. Pretty much. Beep, beep, beep. "Hey, that's the school bus," said Pinky. "Oh no," Tyler said. "I don't want to go on the bus." "Come on, Tyler," Pinky said. "You can sit next to me. We ride the big school bus together, remember?" "Oh yeah," Tyler said happily. "Hurry up," said Pinky. "Last one on the bus has big bad hair. I'll miss you." I bet you can make up a story too. The end.